Welcome back to another What I Eat in Week as a college student who is actually so close to being done with freshman year. Kind of insane saying it out loud.
This grape is massive. So crunchy.
I swear it does not feel like it's already May, which basically means summer's already here. I don't know when, but there was a point where summer meant spending nearly all my time going to the swimming pool and getting an atrocious suntan to literally doing nothing. Last summer was probably one of the worst summers I've ever had because every day felt the exact same and I genuinely never felt more unproductive in my life. So this summer, I'm gonna try to do things that I've never tried before and actually challenge myself. I really want to take on new hobbies, and I've recently watched a lot of videos on running and cycling, and I swear my For You page is actually brainwashing me into thinking these things are fun, but I guess I'll never know until I try it. I guess I never really considered it until now because I'm so used to being in a routine. I think that goes for a lot of people too. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in school and work that we just forget to actually live life because these things can really drain your mental health.
So I'm just walking on the track right now to just listen to some YouTube videos or podcasts. But that's my tip, makes it more fun and enjoyable.
Okay, we're finally back so we could eat. Also, when I was coming back, I saw this girl who finished the marathon and she was literally like inching down the stairs. Like, big props to anyone who could do a marathon. Like, my legs would be dead. I don't even remember the last time I ran. It was probably in like middle school. I think my best time was like 9 minutes or something for a mile. There was like kids that would do like 5. Absolutely can't relate. Some cauliflower here, so I'm just gonna pop that in the microwave real quick. Okay, don't mind that random broccoli there. The protein for today is gonna be some tuna and water. Definitely recommend buying like a really good can opener, especially if you eat a lot of tuna like me or eat beans and stuff. So I have a bunch of pre-cut fruit already, so I'm just gonna have some pineapple, honeydew, strawberries. So if you're in college or gonna start college, it's pretty apparent that getting in your protein goals can be kind of difficult, especially when your dining hall is serving suspicious looking meat. Oh, that's so good. And also raw broccoli. Yes, you heard me right. Like, at least put it in the microwave or something, I don't care. Nearing the end of the school year, I always kind of lose motivation to go to lectures and stuff, so I have to catch up on a lot of stuff. I'm gonna focus on calculus. If you're struggling in like math classes or anything, just do a bunch of practice problems like over and over. If Esther gives any practice tests, I would definitely do all of them. Usually I add a little bit of protein powder, but this time I'm just gonna keep it plain. I like to have a little variety. So I just have this really brown looking banana just sitting in the fridge. That's why they look like this. So something that really helped me is having a lot of shelf stable foods and snacks they can keep in your fridge on hand. My absolute favorite food is yogurt, and luckily for me it's really high in protein and extremely delicious when adding banana and peanut butter on top. Like, I could eat this through the screen right now. Yogurt bowls are literally the best. Like, you could put any toppings in there. Honestly, just really addicting. The perfect bite. So if you are planning to get some protein powder, it's just so important to get one that you actually like and tastes good. Otherwise, anything and everything you mix it in, it's just going to be painful to choke down. And of course, as your reminder that protein powder and protein bars are completely optional. I tend to really like focusing on lean meats. I always like to add some vegetables, so I have some kale here that I'm going to steam. And my current go-to options are chicken and eggs. It's changed because I just did my laundry, as you can see over there. Don't worry, I'll fold it later. And for dinner, I'm gonna have some of this ground chicken I made a couple days ago with some boiled eggs, a cooked kale, and a huge plate of potatoes. I love potatoes a lot. Like, it keeps me satiated for so long. It tastes really good with salt. So I cook my own meals a lot, and this is mainly to save money since I eat a lot and also a lot of protein. So some ways I save money on food is, as you can see, I use a lot of ground meats over like more expensive cuts of meat like steak. I also buy a lot of my proteins in bulk, like chicken, turkey, and tuna. I like having like an hour to myself before going to bed. Just watch videos or just relax. I also find that journaling has been a really good habit to have. Low-key a really chill day today. So my pre-workout meal tends to be high-carb fruits, so I've been really liking having a big plate of grapes before. It really helps me energize myself throughout my workouts. I'm getting like orange juice all over my desk. Does anyone actually eat like the inside, the core of the orange? I always take it out. Yay! And now I'm gonna have this gorgeous looking plate. So here I have some tuna, steamed broccoli, bell peppers, baby carrots, and 2 boiled eggs. For my fruits, I got some honeydew, oranges, and some pineapple. I also realized I need to get some bananas, so I'm probably gonna go to a store after I eat. Currently gonna go to the grocery store. I'm gonna go to Target, and yeah, I'm just gonna get bananas and hopefully some plain yogurt. They're always out of it, but let's just hope that they have it. Good, secured. So funny story, the first protein powder I ever got was this really cheap generic one from the grocery store, and I just got into lifting, so I thought I needed it. And when I tell you, it was like drinking super artificially sweet chunky sand. My tongue was actually burning for the rest of the day. Ew. food. So for a long period after that, I just stuck to the basic proteins like chicken, and I built muscle just fine. And yeah, so it's definitely not needed. It's just a supplement, something to help you if you're really struggling to get in your protein. I love my yogurt bowl. So I did add protein powder this time. So the total protein for this whole bowl is like over 40 grams. Keeps me pretty full while I do some studying. So I'm actually undeclared within my engineering program. You get to choose which specific field of engineering you want to go into. My top choice is to get into mechanical engineering. I'm actually working on my application right now, and I'm gonna send it right now. To be honest, didn't really know what I wanted to do coming into college, which is why I just decided to do engineering, because yeah, I don't really know why. Now onto studying. I probably have to study calculus again. I know a lot of restaurants are starting to make like high protein, like healthier options. Usually that means like each meal can cost like $15-20+ Also say like cooking at home means you'll get bigger portions. I know some places really skimp on like lean proteins, but if you buy like a big pack of chicken breast, or to save even more money, like ground chicken, turkey, or like beef, you'll be really generous with it. Yeah, you'll just get a lot more protein per dollar. A nice sweet little snack. Yesterday I had like the roasted version, but this is just the normal version. I think I like the normal version better. I feel like my brain's gonna explode. I'm so tired. So self-care has kind of been in the back of my mind because life. Being in a really competitive engineering school kind of means I have to literally study all the time to not fail. That may be due to the fact that my brain's kind of average, but I feel like it makes it really easy to prioritize school over other factors in my life, like my mental health for one. But I very quickly realized that only studying and focusing all my energy in school tends to lead me feeling burnt out and not feeling happy. I got completely soaked. I should have brought my umbrella. I did actually check the weather. Oh, I'm gonna change real quick. So some ways I prioritize my well-being are moving my body, like going to the gym. I also like to focus on eating mostly whole foods. That just helps me feel energized and just feel my best. I tend not to have as much low dips in energy throughout the day, and my mind feels really clear. And also taking walks outside to enjoy nature. I absolutely love just taking a deep breath outside and looking at all the beautiful trees and sky after staring at my computer screen for 8 hours straight like a gremlin. It's also way more enjoyable in my opinion than just walking on a treadmill. Update in my fitness journey. I just wrapped up a 4-month cut. Now I'm going into my lean bulking phase. So I recommend if you want to gain some muscle, but just start with a really small surplus. I would say around 200 to 300 over your maintenance. I kid you not, my room was actually leaking. I was just studying and then suddenly just water droplets started falling out of nowhere, but I cheered myself up with some dates and also some journaling. Good morning, it's Tuesday. Right when I wake up, I like drinking a bunch of water, especially since I'm really dehydrated. Oh, sorry about my voice, like I literally just woke up. So I'm just gonna have a banana real quick and then I'll do some light stretches. I usually like doing dynamic stretches before hitting legs. Also, my 8 a.m. got canceled today, so I'm so happy about that. We're gonna try a new machine today. This is like a hack squat machine. The other one was taken, so I guess I'll use this one. I swear it always feels awkward whenever I use a new machine. And I eventually learned how to use the machine, and I gotta say that leg machine was probably one of the best machines I've ever used. So that's your sign. Don't be afraid to try something new, even if it scares you or you embarrass yourself. Got some canned tuna, some steamed cauliflower. I absolutely love cauliflower. If you just add a pinch of salt, it tastes really good. Also got some baby carrots and some boiled eggs, just some honeydew and oranges. Cheers. That's so sweet. I'm gonna eat this and then I'll catch you when I'm going to class. I found a dime. I'm not gonna
gonna lie, I did not understand anything. The limit as x approaches infinity goes to infinity. Just look at your graph. I just hopped out of the shower. Now I'm gonna cook my last pack of ground chicken. It's 160 calories for 22 grams of protein per serving. It's a ground chicken that I cooked, and I also have some mushrooms with some more boiled eggs. Then of course my potatoes. Salads are a really good way to add a lot of volume to your meal, especially since it's like so hot outside now. I've been craving salads a lot. So I'm gonna show you what I got. So I ran out of potatoes, so I got a 5-pound bag of roasted potatoes. I got this 4-pack of Starkist chunk light tuna, and I get it in water. I got some beans, so I got some chickpeas and also some black beans. Especially if you're like vegetarian or vegan, these are really good options. These were 99 cents each. I'm so hungry right now, and for my last meal, I'm having some ground chicken. I also cooked up some of these bell peppers and mushrooms, some boiled eggs, more protein.
Upgrade, you just like would get a new focus.
Just finished my group presentation right now. All the questions they're asking, I literally did not know how to answer them. But yeah, now I'm gonna go have breakfast. I literally am so hungry. I woke up at like 7 and now it's like 9, but I didn't want to eat before because I was like so anxious. I'm just probably gonna have some eggs and like fruit, so let me get that. I'm probably just gonna do a little bit of walking like when I walk to class, but that's about it. I'm just gonna have some boiled eggs with this little salad. My fruits, I have this majestic plate. Okay, I just went to the store again just to get some more yogurt. Chobani, the plain version. It was so expensive. Some cottage cheese, this was on sale. I also got some bananas. I just woke up from a nap and I also took a shower, so now we can finally make our dinner. I'm gonna make some chickpeas. Regarding like how much I eat during rest days, I usually just eat near the same amount where I would when I'm working out, so that doesn't affect my performance in the gym tomorrow. So yeah, just make sure to fuel, especially when your body's resting. You should be eating enough and feeling full and satisfied, and also try to get in a lot of protein. Some cooked mushrooms and ground chicken. I'm also gonna have a few more boiled eggs, and this is like a whole can of chickpeas, and I just put in the microwave. So good. Thanks for coming along with me in a week in college. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.